Have you ever seen the movie Gladiator and Dante's Peak and thought, what if they made a baby? We're here tonight at Brendan Theaters watching Pompeii. And everyone is like, why are we watching Pompeii? Let's watch the other movie because this is stupid. I'm like, let's watch it. It's visually awesome. And it was visually awesome because that volcano was kicking ass and taking names. The movie, seriously, if you've seen Gladiator, like the whole premise of that was like, okay, enough with the gladiator fights. I get it. You have a movie about an actual volcano erupting, annihilating an entire village, countryside. How can we make that interesting? We gotta throw in the gladiator stuff, a love story, go figure, like Titanic. It's just to sell it along, but they spent too much time with it when they could have spent more time making you love the characters a little bit more. And then by default, I love Mr. Echo. I don't know your name, but you're Mr. Echo. That's how you will always be known. And that dude was the You got Emily Browning in it, who's from Ghost Ship and Sucker Punch. You got Carrie-Anne Moss, Kiefer Sutherland. Yeah, 24. I expected more like Jack Bauer. So you got all this spectrum of characters, you got the movie going on, and then kind of when the volcano erupts, I mean, it does start off a little slower, you kind of see it building up, but then when it goes, goes, dude. They keep making references to gods, right? The gods, the gods, the gods. Well, those gods are like Hawkeye, and they're just like, peg, peg, peg. All of you, you ain't escaping this. So visually, great movie. All in all, this movie is like a 7.5 out of 10. If you want to visually see an awesome volcano movie, go see it. If you don't want to watch an hour of Gladiator mixed with a volcano killing people, get it on Redbox. My nostalgic viewers, I want to see what they had to think, so let's check that out. Visually, Pompeii, cinematography, what did you think?
Okay, well, I thought that Pompeii was actually very good as far as visually. I thought it was well done. The volcano, everybody said it. I'm gonna say it as well. The volcano going boom was dope. The way that the entirety of Pompeii was portrayed, I thought it looked great. Visually, that was very good. That was a good aspect.
Visually, the span of the seeing Pompeii recreated through special effects was awesome. It was great, and I enjoyed the volcano. But that was the star of the movie. So,
volcano's kicking ass and taking
you
names.
have to enjoy the star of the movie.
Believable? Yeah, believable. I mean, I've never seen a volcano, so I don't know if that's, I don't know if that's how it really is, but I'm assuming that's how it is. It was dope. Yeah, stuff goes this way and then this, and it's sick.
It was really good. The special effects were amazing. The realistic nature of the volcano, the ash, the constantly raining ash for the second half of the movie, all that stuff was really, really well done. I thought it was great.
How do you feel about the characters, the span of the characters of Pompeii?
I think there was only one character that was well written, and that's the volcano. I think that every other character in the movie was poorly done. I don't think the actors necessarily did a bad job. I mean, I don't know his name, but the guy that plays Jon Snow in Game of Thrones, he did a good job. The guy that played Atticus did a good job, but the characters were one-dimensional, and I'd already seen Gladiator, so I already knew what was going to happen, pretty much. The whole first half of the movie is just Gladiator. I had an issue with a lot of the characters, but the volcano did an amazing job.
The characters, okay, well, the slave driver dude is completely useless. Didn't need him, so in case you're doing a sequel, get rid of somebody like that. That's dumb. It was really stupid. The main character was actually cool. Didn't say a lot, which was okay with me until all of a sudden he became friends with the black guy, and then all of a sudden they just both chum it up. Atticus was dope, so I liked him. Their camaraderie in itself made me care about what was going on. Not the love story so much, because I won't even call it a love story. Oh, you're attractive. Oh, so are you. I haven't seen a maiden in 15 years, so of course you're hot. Not to say that the actress isn't good looking, but I mean, that wasn't a love story. Like, he was like, I would bang the shit out of you. And that's pretty much it.
The main guy and Atticus, whatever, Milo and Atticus. I like their relationship. Emily Browning, yes, she's very, very attractive. She's a very pretty girl, but I didn't really care about her character as much as I should have. And I didn't care about her parents. I didn't care about I just cared about those two characters, and I was like, hey, some Rome up and get out of there.
The only character I didn't like was Jack Bauer. The guy was like, wait, that's the dude from 24? I don't even watch 24. I didn't like him before that. He's Jack Bauer, He's not a horseman who's riding around with that accent.
So then the concept of the story.
It's about an island that goes bluey. You don't need to have a revenge story for that. Honestly, I feel as though that the storyline was a waste of time for what actually happened. The whole point of the movie, it was kind of a waste.
I'm a girl, and I did not even enjoy this love story. I love history. I did not enjoy the unprecedented, rushed love story, okay? There was no time for them to develop feelings like that for each other whatsoever. It's like, I didn't even enjoy the Titanic love story. Shocker.
The storyline wasn't all that, but it was still interesting. I was still rooting for them at the end.
I'm sure this has already been said, but Gladiator, Dante's Peak, Titanic, shove them all together, and you receive Pompeii, and it smells really bad. It was just a really bad, it was a bad movie in my opinion. The special effects are great, and that's all positive to say about it. Lots of eye-rolling moments, some of the dumbest lines of dialogue I have ever seen in my life. Someone says it, and you just want to go, oh man, you could have said anything at that point, and it would have been better. It's anything.
So with all that said, what do you give this score?
I give it a 4 out of 10.
Oh!
And the only reason I give it a 4 out of 10 instead of something lower is the special effects were very good.
Overall, well, I can't give it a 10 because nothing's perfect, and then where do you go from there? You know, like, is there another movie that's better than it? I would say like a 10. Just kidding, 9. A 9, definitely a 9.
I give it a 6.
Oh.
And I usually give high ratings to movies. My expectations are low.
Okay, what about the volcano? What do you rate that?
Give that 10.
We got a 10.
It's like we're gonna kind of build a story and make you care about just this one or two people, but overall you don't really give.
An 8.1, a B minus, because yes, was it visually stimulating? Very much so. The volcano was awesome, just everything that was going on, just visually, I say go see it in 3D, because I think that would be like awesome. That stone hitting that dude in the head was just too good. That was great, but you know, other than that, the story, the dialogue wasn't too great. There wasn't too much going on. Like, I did care about the characters, but like, you know, at the end when everybody...
If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, go on ahead and please do so, because this shit just gets fun and more fun and funnier and everything else in between, because we like to have a great time telling you guys what's worth seeing. I'm curious to know, what do you think is the best volcano movie? I know there's not that many, but there are some, so let me know. Shoot those there down below in the comment section. Next week we're seeing Non-Stop. I've been keeping you guys like, what is he gonna watch next week? I don't fucking know. Non-Stop, Liam Neeson. And as always, we're letting you know before you go at Brendan Theaters.
Make movies like this rated R, because then it's awesome, because I feel as though like if that movie had more boobs, more swearing, and more blood flying all over the place, I may have given just a little bit more about everybody dying. And that's the thing that I don't understand about movies like this. You see an entire island of people die, and everyone's like, good. And then you see, it looks like a goddamn island, dude. Shut up. Shut up, dude.
Italy.
It looks like a f***ing island. First of all, why the hell did you build a city next to a f***ing volcano? That's like daring the gods to kill you. That's exactly what was happening. I feel as though that if you would have just had more blood, more swearing, boobs, a sex scene or two, maybe just show like a nip slip, it would have been great. It would have been I'd have given it an A at that point. The action was there to show more blood.